Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Strompcast. It's an After Dark edition, another one. And I hate to say it, boys, but it looks like Virendi Stau has fallen. And it's a tragic day.
Yeah. I was going to say, Virendi Stau is not carrying over to 2026.
Nope.
That was so last year, bro.
That was almost the title of the show was Virendi Stau has fallen. That was this close.
He got them to review a clearly onside goal for about 3 minutes. So
yeah,
which was about 2-3 minutes longer than it should have.
Wheels turning. I was like, are they gonna find a way to disallow?
They did initially call it offside too.
You were looking for foul in the build-up, maybe.
The Guimarães iPad staff told the Guimarães players that the goal was good, and then even after that, there was still like another minute. I mean, it's over.
And then the refs mic failed as like a last ditch attempt.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like he can't goal can't be confirmed if he can't. No one can hear him, kind of thing.
Yeah. And then the Guimarães player is just like right in front of him listening. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah. That's all you heard was,
"Oh my god."
So welcome to the show, boys. My boy Chris. Chris, how you doing today after a rough one?
I'm feeling a little sick this week, and now I'm feeling even more ill. The slow motion explosion today.
Yeah.
It felt like a loss in pens, so I guess they put us out of our misery before we got.
They saved us like 10 minutes of
especially the way the keeper was moving today. He was saving it.
He was on sicko mode.
Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah.
Speaking of sicko mode, here's the main man, Danny. How you doing today, Danny?
Yeah. Also, I'm sick to my stomach, fam. To quote the one Toronto girl,
you're sick to my stomach.
You're sick to my stomach, fam. But yeah, man.
Fuck Charles, man.
Facts.
And fuck the Guimarães goalie too.
Yeah. Fuck Charlie.
Oh, he's frozen. No, he was about to say something so good. I felt it.
He was actually about to say something that was deemed illegal by the regime.
He was going to say something
that got us. Yeah, I said it. I said it, and then
he was going to say something that was going to get us taken off of YouTube.
Damn, I'm already starting with a yellow card. Okay.
Damn, I don't know what you said, but you say it, put it in the chat after. Oh, now see, he's been caught. Crypto Bros caught him again.
Part 2. He's susceptible right now.
He's susceptible.
His internet is susceptible.
He's got Bruno Mascarenhas' internet connection. Shout out to anybody who understands that. That's an OG reference. Technical difficulties with Danny Saldana. Yeah,
I can hear you now.
I think you're okay now. Technical difficulties and all. This is what happens when you do shows live.
Long story short, that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, this is what happens when you do a show live and you don't have the power of editing and post production. Let's follow Sam here. Sam couldn't make it. Obviously, it's very late for him, late boy hours. You can follow me here. That's my new account as well. Make sure you follow Danny's as well. That's also his new account. Most importantly, follow all things Alvalade on the social medias. Danny, if you want to pull up goal point for the Guimarães game, we'll get into it. It was a 2-1 loss in Lady and the whatever you want to call it, the Allianz Cup, the TAS Liga, the Mickey Mouse Cup.
What was the shit they kept doing with the balls after the goals? I didn't quite get
changing the ball on the podium. I don't know. Yeah, they just kept putting a ball on the little podium thing.
That one I didn't quite get that one.
I also did not get that one. Starting lineup was as follows: Rui Silva in goal, back four of Fresneda, Quaresma, Mateus Reis, and Maxi. Front our midfield of, I guess, Trincão, Hillman, Fortes, Simões, and Flavio, and Suarez up front, who actually gave us the lead. But Guimarães getting 2 goals late in the game, both in stoppage time, just a few minutes apart. Really off of defensive breakdowns. Danny, I'll start with you if you want to break down the game quick.
Weird game. I mean, we started off on fire. Great goal from Suarez. I thought it was I don't know what Match Worn app is, but we will look into that. Comments are going crazy. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Sorry. Started off like a really good a good showing in the beginning. Suarez, slots an easy chance, not easy chance, but a great chance. A great ball from Trincão to just open up the defense like that, and then easy slotting from Suarez. Credit to him. I'll get into him in a little bit. Matheus Reis on the other end a few minutes later with a huge block to stop a shot going through from Guimarães. There's a bit of a back and forth game for sure, but I thought even still in the first half, we definitely were the better of the two teams. I thought we definitely needed that second goal to be more comfortable in the game because, as we've seen with playing against them just a few weeks ago, they're always good for a goal, and we can always, crumble sort of at any moment. Second half comes a horrible second half.
It was dreadful.
That second half felt like it was longer than the first half, but
the second half felt longer than the game itself.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like I was watching like a 90-minute second half. You know what I mean? It was horrible. So many stops in play. Honestly, if they gave 11 minutes extra time, if they were to give 45 minutes extra time, I would have agreed with it.
You know how I know it was a long second half? I left at the start, just at the start of the second half. I had to run to the bank for something, and I came back. I was only gone 10, maybe 15 minutes, and they flashed the stats up on the screen. The stats haven't changed since halftime. No one's had a shot. No one's done anything whatsoever. They've just been dinking around midfield. What's going on? Yeah. Nothing had happened. Changed.
Quaresma was down for 7 minutes, probably.
Yeah, Quaresma was down for 7 minutes. They had a few injuries. Fresneda later on was down for a few minutes.
He was down probably 3 times.
Yeah, he was down. Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, it was 11. It could have been 15. It could have been 20. It could have been 30. I would have agreed with it.
They could have just said we're playing a whole other half.
Yeah, I would have complained because the goal went in on the 90th and 11th minute. I would have complained, but there's no complaining here. It was
the timing. The added time was more than justified.
Exactly. Second half, even with all those stoppages in play, I would say they had definitely a bit more of the threatening. How can I say it? Not that they were threatening, but they maybe had a bit more of the chances, a bit more of the ball, I want to say, in the second half. I don't know about stats-wise, but that's at least the feel of it.
They had momentum for sure.
For sure, exactly. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Chris. They definitely had the momentum there, but we definitely had the better chances. Trincão, right towards the end, right before they get their first goal, beautiful play, dekes out the defender. If he falls, it's probably a penalty, but I think he reacted to it too late, and I think he just got the ball over the defender as he slid in, and he was still on his feet, so he figured, let me go for it. If I fall, I might not get the call. I think it was the right thing to do. Squares it, and Morita fluffs the shot. No other way to say it. He fluffs the shot. I think Charles still gets a hand to it. Even before then.
Looking at the replay, it's actually kind of impressive that he even directs the shot on target because it ricochets off himself twice.
Yeah, it takes two, or it takes
and it toe pokes weirdly. But yeah, Charles
still gets a hand to it.
Good save, yeah, fair. But because was he the same one that was in that against Guimarães last time? That was he the one that did the frangos?
I don't think so.
I don't think
so either.
I feel like it was somebody else.
It could have been.
I'll look. You keep talking. I'll look into that. Let you know.
Because if it was him, he redeemed himself this game. Let me tell you that. That's for sure. He redeemed himself.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. You keep talking.
Before that, though, of course, Suarez has a chance on net. Way before that happens, big save on Charles. Charles had at least 3-4 saves there. And then, they go on the other end. They punish us. The first goal that they score, and I haven't even talked about the injuries, but that's something I guess we can talk about as a collective because it's not just this game. I mean, there's 2 injuries.
It was not Charles. It was Castillo, and I'm also just seeing the comment now. It was Castillo. So thank you, Josh. But
Josh.
Shout out Josh. I was also just seeing that on Goal Point, so I didn't see it. I wish I'd seen that comment 5 seconds sooner.
Fair. Charles, you're the starting keeper from here on out, mate.
Should be.
Yeah. Quaresma got hurt. That fucked us because this Romulu kid. Hot garbage.
Ass.
Whatever other B team kid there is right now, and I'm blanking on the names. I think Rafael Mota, if I'm not mistaken, get him in.
You know
He's good at Football Manager.
Really felt unreal when that one dude whose name kind of sounds like Salvio, but it's not. It's something else.
Saviola.
Yeah,
I thought it was Saviola, and then it was Saviolo, but he kept saying Saviola.
He dribbled about 60 yards.
Yeah.
On probably negative stamina at that point.
Yeah.
He dribbled it the entire length of the pitch. And Romelu somehow, in like all that time, takes like a bad angle and literally just takes an angle and gets outpaced. And literally, if this guy had one more nicer touch, he could have cut it across and gotten right to goal. But he's so lucky that he dribbled out of bounds. And it's like, I don't even understand how that happens. He wasn't as bad in the other cameo that he had, but this one was pretty shocking. Also, I was ready to see a little Luis Guillermo action. Don't know if he touched the ball at any.
No, he did. I was going to say a solid 5 minutes. Listen, those 5 minutes, I'm a believer.
You're a believer?
I'm a believer. He had some good moments on the ball. There was one where Fresneda, instead of passing him the ball, he decides that he's like Lionel Messi in his prime and just starts to fucking go forward with the ball. But I was thinking, for the little time he had on the ball, very little, like I said, 3, 4, 5 minutes at most, I thought Luis Guillermo did all right. He was linking up with us already. He had some passes in the center that either caught Allison or even Suarez.
I don't know. I think he's a player there. Score either, bro.
Allison had a shot in the second half too.
4.
Yeah, Allison, another weird game from him. He had his moments. But you would, if I told you he played since like the 20th minute or whenever it was that Fotis left, you wouldn't
probably
watching this game. You wouldn't believe me.
Yeah,
because we already, as we talked about before, he's probably playing with a damaged knee that needs surgery.
Yeah.
And he just
this one they were saying it might be his foot though, but I'm not sure.
It's some sort of.
I hope it's his foot because then it's something else. But
yeah,
it's plot twist. It's both.
Yeah.
it's actually both.
Yeah, but
it's some sort of issue. That's all we know with that leg.
Yeah, and he was playing without the bandages again, which is, if he re-aggravated it, it's kind of crazy. Like, you would think he'd be playing with some support there.
That's like, what, 3 years in a row we've had injury crisis at the exact same point in the season, by the way. What is going on with our
This one seems worse than the other one, actually.
And this one's also worse because there's also AFCON going on, too. And right now,
AFCON.
If we were to go to the final, our center back partnership would have been Inacio, because he didn't play today because of an accumulation of yellows, and
Reis, who was awesome.
Yeah, that's fair. He was good.
He's good. He was good. He's good except for on the game-winning goal where neither of them decides to trace the guy at the back post. But yeah, he was good today.
The first goal is like a slow motion. Back post finish, and I don't think Fresneda turns around.
No, he doesn't.
It's Romelu. It's Romelu. Romelu is looking at the defender. If he's looking at the ball, he can probably easily
he never turns around.
Whereas on the 2-1 goal, they're all caught ball watching, but not paying attention to the dude wide open at the back.
And again, double deflection, man. Morita,
boom. Like, what the hell, man?
Somehow ricochets off him 6 times and goes great through ball.
Yeah,
phenomenal through ball, if we're being honest. That's Tackers right there. What a layoff.
But I guess we can live at peace knowing that there was no way we were winning this in pens. Human was missing his pen. I don't know what other horrors we would have seen.
had a stinker.
It would have been other people. It would have been not normal takers.
I was thinking this Luis Guillermo. He's about to have his debut and taking a penalty.
He's take a pen, and it's
insane. That was a recipe for a disaster. If heaven forbid he missed, I mean, and we'll get into it, I'm sure. People are already saying we have to get Ruben Amorim back. We have to get Ruben Amorim back. Heaven forbid Luis Guillermo missed. This fan base would already be calling him.
They would have been.
What a waste of.
Also, his confidence would be not great.
Shot.
Yeah, I agree with you, Danny. We're gonna get into that more stuff after these 2 games. But yeah, that's something.
A really rare bad Maxi game as well, it has to be said.
Yeah, he was not good
really
today.
Rare bad Maxi game. Flavio was all right, but I was waiting. I wanted more from him. In the first half, he had his moments. There was definitely some fouls. That the referee didn't want to call on him.
Mm-hmm.
But then also definitely some times where it's like, yeah, no, kid, like you're not ready yet. You are a second division player as of right now.
Yeah, he's just not quite ready for this.
So
this level.
Exactly. And people want to get on Rui Borges. I'm here for the criticism because one thing I will criticize with Rui Borges is how Fresneda finished this game. You guys, you just mentioned the second goal as well with Matheus Reis not tracking his defender.
Oh, it's everybody not tracking the defenders.
But hold on, what is Fresneda doing? First off, you're 1-1. What are you bombing forward like that and then not committing to the ball? The guy just let the Guimarães player get the ball rather than trying to pounce on him. What are you doing, you idiot? If you're going to fucking be that aggressive, then be aggressive until you either win the ball back or you lose it, but you're challenging for it.
Don't half-ass it.
Guy gave up. Fuck this guy. Fresneda is the most frustrating thing in the world. And my criticism with Rui Borges is how haven't you seen this yet? And how aren't we trying Vagianides in this game? Or at least subbing him in. I think Fresneda had a yellow card since the 43rd minute. How are you not subbing him in?
We've got two $12 million right backs.
Nobody wants it, bro.
And we refuse to play one of them at any point. Nobody
wants it, bro. Nobody wants that spot.
Mind you, Vagianides isn't paying himself in glory per se, but there's been games where Vagianides has done a lot better than.
Does he think that Fresneda is a better defensive option? Because he's really not.
I don't even think it's that. I think he just sees that Fresneda brings more energy, whereas Vagianides is a bit more calm.
I'd rather. You're a defender. I'd rather calm than energy.
It depends.
You want energy? Look for that in your winger. Don't look for that in your defender. I want calm in my defender.
I don't mind a defender that bombs forward and bombs back. Don't get me wrong, especially a fullback. But what I'm saying is there's certain points in the game, like I would say Vagianides is definitely better on the ball. We're up 1-0. Yeah. Would you not want us to keep the ball a bit more? Why not put Vagianides, especially since we're attacking so much on the right-hand side? That's my only criticism, really, for Rui Borges. But I say all of that to also say he has to play Flavio Gonçalves. This is not part of the plan. Fortis gets injured in the 20th.
That's not part of the plan.
That's not part of the plan, of course. Quaresma and Matheus Reis was never part of the plan, by the way. We shipped St. Just. And when I say we, I think it's more of the administration. People are putting this on Rui Borges. I don't think it's more of Rui Borges. I think it's more of the administration. Rui Borges played him last season. But it's the administration trying to sell him, and he didn't want to go. That's why we're punishing St. Just. Which, by the way, we're in January. Where's the moves? Where's the rumors?
Still nothing because he's got no value. Because they tanked his value, and now they're like, we put ourselves into a corner. Who could have predicted this?
And now we're already burning the kid Romulu, which. I've criticized his performance today. He had a shocker. He's definitely not ready for the A team, but this is because Varandas and Co. decided to ship St. Just off to the B team. So ridiculous there. But with all of this being said, look at the team we put out today. Not good enough for a semifinal. We have a starting 11 of injuries and a starting 11. And in those injuries also with people in AFCON, people just not available for today.
Yeah.
So I can't put too much criticism on Rui Borges. This is it's an interesting time that we're going through again in terms of injuries. Last year he came up with some solutions. It seems even thinner now, but let's see if he can come up with solutions. Now, last year it was our midfield that was all dead, and now it seems like our defenders are all dead. I think it's harder to put a midfielder in defense than it was to put a defender in midfield. Yeah, but at the end of the day, whatever. It's the League Cup. Nobody loves the League Cup more than us, clearly. But it sucks. But at least it's the League Cup. You know what Porto's doing right now, by the way? In Algarve. I wish we were there.
I mean, I wish I was an Algarve.
I wish I was there.
You. Also, wish I had a 7-point lead at the top of the table.
Yeah.
That's facts.
But they met the same fate that we did, these guys. The buzzsaw.
So you know what? Maybe if Benfica win today or tomorrow, I should say, Guimarães beats Benfica in the final. That's them beating the big three. What a statement if that happens, by the way.
Big statement from them.
You know, so and they have another up and coming young manager. Since everybody's on the Rui Borjal campaign, maybe that's another Guimarães manager we can also ruin. I would love it. Him, Ian Castro, whoever's next that everybody apparently wants Rui Borjal. I can't wait to ruin another.
Yeah, everyone's Rui Borjal until it's like, first of all, Ruben's not coming back. He's going to take a bit of a vacation. He just got paid like 20+ million.
Even if he wasn't taking a vacation, Ruben Amorim, personally,
he would not come calling back here.
He's not coming back to Sporting. I don't think he's going to come back to Portugal.
Not for a little bit.
He might come back to Portugal. It's not.
He'll come back to Portugal at some point. It's not to us.
Yeah,
and it's not this soon.
He better if he comes back anytime soon in the Portuguese league to coach Benfica, to coach us, to coach Porto, whatever. Even though Porto's never going to happen, but let's just say his career is officially ruined. He's never going to manage anything above.
He won't manage a top team outside of Portugal again, bro.
Ever. So he'd be stupid to do that, and I don't think Ruben Amorim's a stupid guy.
And I don't think it's fair because I think he is a good coach, and I think it'd be silly to for him to limit himself to Portugal.
100%.
I think he rightfully called out the Manchester United hierarchy, and they got butthurt over him saying you guys are disorganized.
If you look at the stats, they're like first in most categories.
They're 3 points out of
3 points off Champions League, 100%. They say the results haven't been good enough. Anytime I was looking at anything pre-season about like, oh, what do you expect from Manchester United? It was, oh, we have to get the top 8. We have to get the top 8. They're 6th.
They're in 5th or 6th.
They're 6th. They're 3 points off Champions League, whatever. If you look at the stats, they're like one of the better attacking teams in the Premier League. Most things they're 1st or 3rd. Okay, their defense sucks.
It's sucked for 5th. It's their defense has sucked for 12 years. So
exactly, and they have a young keeper in that, and just before him they had Bayern Deer who cost them goals, and they had Onana who cost them goals. But
yeah.
Anyways, this isn't the Manchester United podcast. I'm just saying it's ridiculous that this guy just got sacked, and you think Amorim is going to come back to Sporting. He's not. We need to wake up as a fan base. Amorim is not coming back to Sporting, not anytime soon. And yeah, if you want Rui Borjal, just get ready that you're either getting Luis Pinto from Guimarães or Ian Castro, and you're going to be complaining again in a year's time if we drop.
Get ready for
that.
Exactly.
Get ready for Carlos Carvalhal.
Ruben Amorim is not walking through that door.
Yeah.
He is not coming through the door.
And neither is Giuseppe Zaidu because he just took a job somewhere else.
Definitely not Giuseppe Zaidu. I'm going to switch allegiances if Giuseppe Zaidu comes walking back through the door.
Hell, man.
Unless it's Marcel Kaiser walking through the door. I don't want to talk about it.
I would love a Kaiser.
Chris, I'll yield to you. What do you make of this game?
I mean, just as far as just a note overall, it felt like we really struggled to break their press. Their press was causing us problems.
Really good. They were so good
all game, and we definitely had moments where we were able to break through it. We had chances, we had missed opportunities, balls over the top, balls through, etc. But man, they caused us issues, and we did not have the response to it. And the last 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so, it really felt like just survival. Can we survive? Can we hold out? Can we shithouse? Okay, they scored. Can we shithouse depends? And didn't have enough time to do it.
Couldn't even get the shithouse.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, certain loss in pens, so it's almost better that we got it out of the way faster. But really disappointing, and just I don't know. The way Trincão was trying to cheer them on from the bench after he got subbed off, and it was 1-1. Just kind of standing there helplessly, just hoping that
what can he do?
What can he do? What can any of us do other than just watch the slow motion train
Shave
wreck?
your mustache, come back on as a different sub. The reverse joke. I'm gonna put on a mustache and be different. No, he's gonna shave his mustache, come on as a different dude. That's what we needed.
I thought that it was kind of a very similar to the Gil Vicente game in the sense that like the main difference was just one ball over the top to Suarez that he was able to have a nice finish on, which
it's a good finish. Like it's a really good finish.
We've talked about before, like Suarez is just like not doesn't seem like the most efficient finisher. He's a shot spammer and he's banging them in for sure, but it just doesn't feel like the efficiency is there. And yeah, it's disappointing that he wasn't able to get a second one today with a couple of his chances.
Would have been nice.
Would have been nice. The Morita chance, the Mateus Reis header chance.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some chances as well, but they were able to just hang around and cause us problems the whole game, and that you could just see their confidence building. Can't believe it, man. Really can't.
I can believe it. I kind of can believe it. Not gonna lie.
I can believe it, but I can't believe it. It's happening again, and it's not over either. There's gonna be more.
There's gonna be like I said this in the group chat.
There's a lot of these guys. Quaresma, he ain't coming back. Like,
no, he's done for the year.
He might not be coming back
3 months
for a
or
couple of weeks.
shit.
Mangus isn't coming back for 3 weeks. Diomande, I mean, bro, they're going to the final.
They're the defending champions. They're probably
Nigeria Ivory Coast final, right? We can all see it. So he's.
I think you can.
No, Morocco. Morocco might.
Oh yeah, I can't sleep on Morocco. Like,
and I think what's next? Is it Morocco, Nigeria, Egypt, Ivory Coast? There's hope.
There's hope. We don't have a final now, so.
We got a few days. We got an extra couple days.
We got a whole week now.
If we had a final, he still wouldn't be coming back. But
Jenny, I don't think Jenny would be back for the final though. Would he?
He probably would be if he got on the Express.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If he was.
He got eliminated yesterday.
4-0 to Nigeria. God damn, bro.
Yikes.
And Oshiman was fighting his players. That's how bad you got slapped. You lost 4-0, and they're still beefing.
They're still beefing you anyways, because fuck you.
Like they're beefing within each other. Like
they're beefing themselves.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess nothing.
I hope these boys take the good weekend. You know, the weekend off to refresh. You know, because
reevaluate.
Holy shit!
Figure.
Also, time. We need time. We need to get the people back.
They need just some time to, I think, just not be doing anything. Like, I think that will just do them well.
Yeah.
I have nothing really to add this game. This was, like I said, it was a tragic game. Shout out to their goalkeeper Charles. He was on sicko mode today. He played an awesome game. Full credit to him, and like full credit to Guimarães. Like they're deserved winners to me. Like they pressed really well. They took their chances. I mean, yeah, we had a lot of chance. We couldn't do shit, and like they kind of made it difficult for us to really get anything going. So like credit to them. Super sub, enjoy getting both goals in stoppage time. There's nothing more to that. It's the League Cup. It's one of those, I always say, it's nice to win. I'm not heartbroken if we don't win. I think the way we lost today makes it sting a little bit more, knowing that we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory a little bit. That being said, like, I'm not going to lose my mind over today's game. We kind of move. Like, I do wonder if this is a bit of the downfall. Like, we've had all the injuries for like a
feels like maybe we with the result at the weekend and now this result, it's like, have we thrown away 2 trophies in 4 days?
Have we? Yeah, that's the I think that's the feeling. Is this a bit of the downfall and the downward spiral potentially, and what's coming next? Because there's not much. I know it's January, but like you're not gonna be able to buy a whole squad in January. Like, you can only spend so much. And it's tough to integrate, though. It's great. You got these signings, you got to integrate them. Like, they're not just gonna go in and start banging goals and shit.
We would be silly to sign a bunch of players too, because then what happens in like a month's time when everybody's
guys are back?
What are we, Chelsea? Like, we're not. That's not our reality, right?
We can't spend that kind of money.
And then on top of that, it does fuck over the kids.
Second division.
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. I have nothing to add.
With on the injuries, by the way, I know it's mainly on the Gil Vicente game, and I guess we can transition to that now. But,
Yeah, I think this is a good time to transition to that. Actually,
the other thing is, it's not even just the main players getting injured. Like, people are like quick to forget. I mean, Flavio Gonçalves played today because Bloppa is even injured.
Yeah, like Bloppa
You
would
know
have
what I
started
mean? Like,
today
Bloppa's
if he was
injured.
healthy.
Yeah, it's the
Like
best might be
you
back.
look at the lineups and like the subs and stuff. Like
the best did not make the race against time.
Nope, he did not make that race
today.
against time. Gil Vicente, this is a 1-1 draw. Again, we snatched a draw from the jaws of victory. Lineup was as follows: Rui Silva in goal, Mateus Reis, Gonçalo Inácio, Eduardo Quaresma, and Ivan Fresneda as defenders. Maxi, João Simões, Flotis, Hillman, and Trincão, and then Suarez up front. Suarez getting the goal that put us ahead. Gonçalo Inácio with a stupid red card to put us down to 10. And then they get a tying goal at the end. Not right at the end, but like very late.
Yeah.
Like in the
84th, I want to say 85th, 84th.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was like 5-10 minutes left. It was like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes left in the game or something. Yeah. It was within the last 10 minutes. That's how much of a blur this is. Because time is like this time of year is such a weird concept, trying to get back to routines, right? Anywho, this was just a disappointing game. They really didn't do a whole lot. Chris, I'll start off with you for this one. What'd you make of this game?
They frustrated us in a different way than Guimarães frustrated us. They were content to give us more ball, at least in the first half, and they were just super organized defensively. And it kind of felt like our goal kind of fell from the sky early enough, and just like, I don't know, it almost felt undeserved in a way because we weren't creating that many chances. We were frustrated. We were stymied. And then Cliff Notes version, the second half, they kept that up, and then they just slowly started to build as well. We get the red, the momentum continues, they keep pushing, and they get their goal.
Yeah.
And it was one that was like, kind of like in this one, you could feel it, and it's like, can we?
Yeah, you had feeling in your bones.
Can we shit house to the end?
Nope.
It would have been nice if we could have.
It would have been a lot cooler if we did.
In either of these opportunities to shit house to the end, but did not have the ability to last the whole way. This one was not marred by as many missed chances. We struggled to create more in this game, I would say. And these guys they had a very good run to open the season. They've had a lot of draws recently, but I feel like they've struggled to score, but they're still difficult to break down. And I think that kind of translated into this game. A nice crowd.
Very nice crowd.
Nice crowd to back them. And they were very difficult to break down. They got confidence. We could talk about whether the red card is justified. There was a brief red card gate.
It's pretty justified to me. Being honest.
Okay, good. When you mentioned stupid, Rich, when you said it was a stupid red, I was unsure. Do you mean it's stupid on Inácio, or do you think it's stupid on the ref? You're saying it's stupid on Inácio.
I think it's a bit stupid on Inácio. I mean, you can argue it's a
grabs him, but
he panic grabs him. You know, you're not allowed to grab guys. Like, you know that.
Here's my thing. I think it's stupid on the ref. I think it's stupid on the ref for two things.
You think it's yellow?
It could be a yellow. I mean, seeing as the next day Porto did the exact same thing and only got a yellow.
Yeah, but you have to remember, Danny, Verendi's fallen.
I think it was Arujo was like kind of running to the side of him.
Exactly. That's another one. And then the third point, and I think the most important one, even if Inácio's not grabbing him, I don't think he's getting that ball. That ball is going to Rui Silva. So what are we doing here? how is this a red?
I think the thing is though too, you don't analyze you analyze just the foul itself, right? I think that's what
if that's what we're doing, I still don't think it's a red. They're both grabbing each other. Every time a player grabs each other, it's gonna be a red. I mean, the goalie's gonna just start bombing it forward.
Yeah.
And then how many times did that happen to Gil Vicente last season and not a single foul was called, let alone a red card?
Yeah, it's definitely forced red. I didn't love the call.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I actually thought they might overturn it, but they didn't.
They didn't. It wasn't a long.
As Richard said, I think we only confirmed it today, but at the time we might have just thought like Verandistang is still, strong and proud. But
that
was wounded. It was wounded.
That was probably That was the
fallen today.
Facts. That should have been the writing should have been on the wall. Yeah. On Friday, I believe this game was Friday.
Right, something like that.
But today was definitely the confirmation.
Yeah, the wall was in danger of falling on Friday, and then the breach happened today.
If we think about it, it's like the Berlin Wall, right?
That's what I'm saying. It was starting to crumble a bit on the Friday. Today, the breach happened, and they're like, oh, they don't have the high ground either. Let's go, charge this motherfucker.
They'll never forgive us for getting that corner kick.
We're gonna pay for that
in 5 years. In 5 years' time,
we're still gonna be paying.
We're gonna get a bullshit call, and they're gonna say, "Did you forget Santa Clara? Did you forget the Taça de Portugal against Belotti?"
Yeah,
we're cooked for the next 10 years, boys.
We're cooked. We're back to the fucking banter era soon. The way this is going. I have nothing to add to this game, Danny. How about you?
Sorry, Chris. I don't know if I'm still here.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we cut you off. If you
I got nothing really more to add.
There's not much to say, really. Danny, how about
other than it felt like our lead was undeserved.
Yeah,
and we're just trying to hold on, and
we didn't hold on.
Here's the thing. Okay, maybe our lead was undeserved. I also don't think like they had all that much trouble up until the one header that they got in that they elbow Allison.
Mm-hmm.
Also need to, but with that being said, okay, maybe you should call a foul there. I think it should be a foul. Mm-hmm. I think if this red card doesn't get given, I think there's going to be a body there, and that header doesn't get through. I think maybe we can control possession a bit more. Who knows? As we've seen today, even with 11 men, we sometimes don't know how to keep possession. But also, questions need to be asked on Hulman on that cross because there's two guys.
It looks like he's gonna get it, and then it just goes over his head.
But here's my other. It's not even okay if you miss the header. You miss the header. Like
it happens.
It was a perfect ball. Whatever. Like I'm 5'5". Like on dating sites. I'm 5'5" on dating sites. On real life, I'm maybe like 5'4". You know what I mean? Like,
don't you have a girlfriend?
Like when I was on dating sites.
Didn't mean to have you like that.
When I was.
Yeah.
But
I was a generous 5'7" on dating sites when I was
exactly. So you know what I mean. So but what I'm saying is, if you try to if it just goes over you and it's whatever, it's the perfect ball. It's the perfect ball. Fair play. But my problem with Hulman in this play is, so there's Hulman, there's the player that wins the header,
attacker.
And then there's Allison, and then there's another attacker just behind Allison.
Yeah.
Allison's sort of stuck in two minds because yes, he's trying to get the ball from the one player,
but he's got the other guy.
He gets exactly, but he has the other guy behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Hulman is sort of just marking territory. Okay, maybe that's what we're instructed to do, but I would think in this case it's probably better to mark the man and just try to be close on the man. Even if you miss the header, at least you're putting pressure on the guy to maybe fluff his header as well. And then him jumping it, just getting over him, and then the other guy winning the header definitely doesn't make it easier for Rui Silva to save that. Speaking on Rui Silva had a big save in the first half and maybe had another easier save in the second half.
He played well, like when he was called.
Played well, but not a lot of chances that I can remember from Gil Vicente. But definitely they attacked more. I know the stats. I think they had 9 or 6 shots on target to our 4. One of those
they
4
actually
shots
shot us on target. Good for them.
I think I'm pretty sure they did. I'm fairly certain of it at least. It's something like that. If it could be more, it could be less. But if they didn't shoot us, they definitely were close or in and around that range. But why I think we should have still at least won this game similar to today's game against Guimarães, is there's an opportunity. Okay, Luis Suarez, another great goal. He kind of fluffs the shot, so it goes through Andrew's legs. I don't think he tried to do that, but okay, it worked out. Great goal. In the second half, I believe it was, there's an opportunity where he's right in front of the goalie. Right in front of the goalie. Right, you have to bury that, buddy. If you go near post, I'm personally not of the opinion that you go near post when you're on an angle. You try to go to the far post because that's the near post. The keeper is going to
want to try to cut it across.
Exactly. What are you doing there, brother? You score that, it's 2-0. I think it's like the 60th minute. I'm not going to say the game's done and dusted, but it probably is. It probably is. And because that goal doesn't go through, they score on the other end. We get a red card. It is what it is. But I don't think there's any shame to drawing to Gil Vicente away.
They've become like a it's like a difficult away day.
This season, no shame, but it sucks
too. Yeah,
but it sucks. It sucks. It also sucks because it's like the rivals had a hard time there, but the rivals are. Did Benfica play Gil Vicente away or at home? I think they might have played them at home. I just know that the rivals won 2-0 against Gil Vicente, but it was an undeserved 2-0.
It also just stinks too, if I can cut in, because Benfica dropped the points week 4 and we had got the 2 points.
Yeah.
And then that was erased.
They recovered it
because they recovered. We dropped the point and they just got those 2 points back. So nothing really changed in the 2 weeks. And all it did was, if anything, just help Portugal more by the fact that we both dropped points in consecutive weeks.
Yeah.
So nothing really changed other than Portugal's like, great, we got a free 7-point lead. We got a gimme 2-point cushion from you guys because you both screwed up. I have nothing to really add to this game. I would agree with a lot of what you said, which is they had some good chance. They had some chances. Suarez really, I would have liked to see him bury that one. And yeah, you're right, Danny. In that situation, you probably want to cut it across the net and try to go far post.
Yeah.
I see what you do. Like sometimes you do catch it because you're like, I can catch a goalie off guard near post. You might not expect it, and it comes off. But I think in that situation, you would have been better served trying to cut it to the far post instead. And he probably has a higher percentage scoring chance at the very least.
There's that. Sorry, there was that. There's Suarez. Let me also not just kill Suarez because I'm not trying to make it my business on constantly criticizing.
No,
Suarez.
yes, he told me.
I think he's a.
That's not what you told me before the show. Was you said I'm gonna hammer Suarez on today's show?
No. Yes and no, because I think we all agree here, and we've all mentioned that Suarez is a frustrating player because there's talent there, the work rate. He scored
a lot of goals.
He still scores. He also misses a lot of
chances.
I think I also tweeted something along the lines of I need to see the stats with how many shots he's taken, how many of those shots were on target, and how many of those shots actually went in that were on target.
What's he at for goals? What's he at for goals this year?
20 and 28, I think.
20 goals already, and we're only midway through the season. That's really good.
Yeah, in the league, I think it's 14 or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was also helped by like a hat trick the other day.
I know, but 20 in all comps at this stage of the season is great.
It's not bad. Definitely, it's great. Like, but how many? That's why I'm saying I need to see the stats because it's like how many also has he missed?
Yeah, what's his XG to goals scored ratio? Kind of, I get that.
But I was going to say, sorry.
No, you say it. You go first.
I was gonna say I'm not only just trying to kill Suarez because there's also a free header that Fortes has in the first half as well. That if he buries that, this is a different game.
2-0 game in the first half.
Exactly. So these again, and I don't want to sound like a broken record. And more than anything, I am a Sportingista. I am not a manager fan. I don't think Rui Borges is the greatest manager in the world, but these last 2 results, I also don't think he's the worst manager in the world or he's the worst manager we've ever had. In fact, he's a very close second to Amorim, and you can make a lot of arguments. A lot of players have improved under Rui Borges that they didn't improve under Amorim. And I'm not even talking Fresneda. I'm talking many others, Maxis, Trincãos, etc. I digress. So my point is, it's these small details that if these things happen, it turns the draw in this case to a win, and then it turns the meltdown to we're still in the title race. At the end of the day, last season we fucked up an 8-point lead, and
then in like 3-4 weeks.
In 3 to 4 weeks, and we managed to turn it back. I will continue to remain as an optimist until proven otherwise. So until we start really playing like shit, until we stop having these, still critical chances that we could score. If it just comes up to us playing cruiser ball, and that's all we're relying to, and that's all the chances we're getting, all right, I'll start pressing the panic button. I'm with you guys.
Yeah, then it's at that point. Then it's time to start having adult discussions about coach.
Until that happens, I am not joining this Rui Borja brigade until and given the context of how many injuries we've had and still how many games that you can argue on all the games we dropped points, we could have potentially walked away with a victory.
I mean, I'm
going to continue on the optimist side. I'm going to continue supporting Rui Borja. And fuck, I was gonna say one more thing there, but I anyways,
obviously
Ruben Amorim is not gonna come back. So let's
not walk through. He's not walking. He's not even driving past the house to check out the neighborhood. He's not even in the neighborhood. He's elsewhere. No, I was gonna say you made a great point about the drop points too, Danny. Is like you look at the games we drop points, like Portugal, we lost on a wonder goal. One of them being a wonder goal. We almost tied that game. If we forced like 3 crazy,
and we were the better team at that moment that they scored the 2 goals. So
they scored 2 goals. One's a stupid kind of goal on us. The other is a fucking unbelievable goal.
What can we do?
The other is a banger, and we still almost scraped a draw out of that game. The Braga game is a brain fart at the end on the penalty.
Hillman. And on those points too, because again, it's these goals. It's the Morita goal in this first half, in this game against Guimarães in the second half.
Yeah,
and people are blaming Rui Borja on this. It's as if people think
a coach cannot account for a player having an absolute meltdown.
Exactly.
Even
the red card. If you want to say this red card is valid, fair enough, fine, whatever. I get the argument. You think Rui Borja is telling him to grab him as he's the last man? To not push through. The ball's about to go to the goalkeeper. This is not FIFA. We're not playing PlayStation. He did not misclick X and hit
he did not hit square when he meant to hit circle.
Like, you know what I mean, bro? It's not. This is not the case. So let's not. I think the panic that we felt over this
2 games, and one of them was the Mickey Mouse Cup. Relax. We didn't lose anything in the standings this game.
I get it. The urgency, we want to go for the 3. It's something we haven't done in a long time. I think, and I get it. There's 2 things here. The other thing that I wanted to say that I was forgetting before. Okay, Porto are still winning games. Porto are doing an incredible campaign currently. It's not normal, and they're starting to show a little bit of slip up. They could have drew this game against Santa Clara. They were gifted a goal. Eventually, these things, I'd like to think these things come back around, and they will drop points eventually.
You could say that about our campaigns too, where there was games we absolutely got goals. That happens.
It happens.
Right? Like it happens.
We can't. They're having their Stidlinga right now as well. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, they've got the right guys in form at the right time. They've got a coach who's obviously got the players behind him and who's very tactically astute. Like, good on them. Like, they're deserved leaders, in my opinion.
Yeah. And their signings have so far all hit. That's
they had a. I mean, we came here on preseason and said, you know what, watch out for Porto. They could catch some of us off guard.
I mean, we also said that about Benfica, but Benfica's starting to warm up.
Benfica's starting to warm up.
The 100 million they spent finally
Porto's been consistent, though. I think that's the difference. Porto's been consistently good all season.
100%.
They've also been like firing in Europa League. They've been playing pretty darn well. Like, I actually think they can make a deep run in Europa League if they really want to.
They could definitely. But I think if you look at
having this week off probably benefited them better than anybody. Actually,
100%.
It's the fucking League Cup and it's a Mickey Mouse trophy. I'm sorry, I don't care about this tournament.
They kind of ruined it, but
if we won, I would have been like
more than it already was ruined by existing.
Yeah.
It also today sucks also because I'm not saying, like I said, the league's not finished yet, but the 7-point cushion obviously hurts. It obviously sucks. And if we were to at least have like a League Cup win, cool.
It's nice. It's nice. Like but like if we won, I would have been like, like I wouldn't have been riled up like if we won if we won the
you guys know me. Taça de Liga is better than the Champions League to me.
Get out of here! You're a troll. You're trying to get her eye. You're trying to get her eyes out of me, and it's gonna work.
That might be the Guinness talking. That might just be me spitting facts.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's the Taça Liga. I really don't care that much about this competition. So if this is the hill people want to die on, like, sure, go for it. Because it's a trophy, I get it. But like, it's a trophy that only takes 3 games to win. Like, to win the Taça, you have to win at least 6. Like, if you're a first division team.
Off of that, it's 5. Yeah, true.
Well, depending on the because you have to play the 2-leg, the stupid every year, every week is fucking 1 round, but the semifinal has to be 2 legs for whatever reason. We're the only place that does that.
I think they're changing that as well.
They should, because that's so dumb how every round is single elimination, and then just for the semifinals, it's 2 legs. Stupid. That's so dumb to me.
If anything, do the replay system like in England, but only do that for like semis or not finals, but semis or quarters, if anything.
No, just you know what? Just get rid of the Taça Liga, throw the first division teams in a round sooner. And get
no, yeah. I think it's only. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, maybe throw them in a round or 2 sooner.
Just throw them in a round.
They already do, if I'm not mistaken. No,
they come in at the round.
They go in the 3rd round.
They come in at the round of 32. So just throw them in the round of 64. Throw them in one extra round.
Yeah, fair.
Throw them in one extra round and scrap this stupid competition because no one cares. I'd rather you see you devote that energy as a federation to
the
Super
Taça Liga is important, but the way they did the Taça Liga this year, isn't it? I don't think so.
It's a useless format that's just made to try to get more
games back to
the big 3.
Bring back the groups.
Bring back anything. Do anything else than what you're currently doing. Do literally anything other than what you're currently doing, and I'll try. I might applaud you.
Before we move on, really quick, because since we're back on the Taça Liga, the protest, the clock
Jubileo didn't go?
Yeah, the clocks protested it. Yeah.
A bunch of clocks from us, from Porto, from Braga, and a couple other clubs didn't go.
And I mean, it didn't look that full.
Yeah,
no, it looked a lot more empty than it has in That could also just be the fact that it's been in Leiria for 4 years. There's some fatigue from the northern Leiria fans too, maybe. Like that's a general.
Leiria is good for us. Leiria has a big Sporting contingent.
No, I know, but there might even be just some fatigue of like we've seen them already like 3 years in a row. Like there could be that. There could be some Taça Liga fatigue there.
The stadium's collecting dust over there, bro.
Yeah. So that one's getting some burn, I guess. Now
Leiria's gets some burn, but
Leiria,
Algarve doesn't get any burn really, other than like the odd game here or there.
Yeah.
Who else isn't getting any burn these days? Coimbra.
The Algarve Stadium was actually nice. The one that when I went, I forget what it's called.
You went for
I went to
Faro. Nowhere. That's the problem.
I went to Faro. Yeah.
It's in Faro, but that's the thing. Like the stadiums they built, they're all nice. They're just out in the middle of God knows where.
Yeah,
so no one can get
to get a Holt.
It's like going to. Have you ever been to like a game, like an NHL game or any event like in Ottawa, Danny, like at their arena?
I can proudly say I've never been to Ottawa in my entire life.
The thing is, Ottawa has such a great arena. The problem is it's not in Ottawa. It's in Canada, which is 45 minutes from downtown Ottawa. Yeah. So you have to drive out, like you have to take the highway to get there, and it's annoying to kind of get out there sometimes. It's just like, well, the shit, man. And that's kind of the same problem they have. Is like, there's a good chunks of the fan base of these teams are like, we're not going to schlep out there. We're not going to have the time or the energy or the money to do that, so they don't. So that's why these stadiums just sit empty. We have some fun news, which is Ruben Amorim fired from Manchester United. Who could have predicted this except
and then with straight vibes afterwards.
He is a hater to the end, and I respect the hell out of that. He was when have you ever seen a coach get fired, be all smiles and dapping up the paparazzi?
Dapping up the paparazzi was wild.
Crazy work from him. I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, I respect the hater energy. That was so.
Also,
look,
we gotta listen.
He de-aged after he got fired. He looked like he had aged 5-10 years when he coached. He de-aged just in this photo.
Let's analyze some things, but I don't care about analyzing why he got fired, any of that good stuff. United fans, I hope you're in the mud for the rest of your lives, to be honest with you. We got to analyze this fit. What the hell is that?
Crazy
what the hell is this? You're in England. It's snowing. What are you wearing Ray-Bans for?
Let him.
What's behind? Is it to hide the tears in his eyes? Did he punch up somebody?
His eyes are bloodshot, but not from crying.
Did he have to fight Kobe Mainoo's brother?
He's got the khakis on.
Was it Kobe Mainoo's brother?
Or was brown with brown?
Was he crying because of Kobe Mainoo's sister on Instagram?
Yeah,
posting too. I'm sorry.
Listen, I am curious now. Kobe Mainoo better be the fucking second coming of Christ.
He better be the truth, because like the way people talk about him is crazy.
Yeah.
Like he better
what
be
a
the
schmug.
Truth. But yeah, he ate, like we were seeing the photos.
That one, bro, is ridiculous.
That's an album. I am shocked. I have not seen someone put a filter and the parental advisory in the corner of this photo for an album cover. And I might do that after the show if you guys don't beat me to it, because that's crazy work.
Yep.
Look at this guy.
But anyways,
he ate, like we were seeing pictures of him where it's like he just looked like bags under his eyes and age. He de-aged just in that photo alone. Like that's crazy work. But yeah, it stinks, because I was like, I like the guy to do well. He seems like a generally good dude, but also like, look what you left. And a lot of people kind of predict this, which is like, you could be easily out of this job in a year, and yeah, you'll get paid and it's great, but like, you could just be out of the job in a year, and what are you going to do? Like, it kind of tanks both sides' reputations. I remember when I was still subscribed to The Athletic, they had an article on them prior to the Europa League after the Europa League final, and they had interviewed a bunch of sporting fans actually, which I was pleasantly surprised about. And they asked one sporting fan, like, what do you make of, Ruben Amorim leaving? And the fan had the perfect thing. He goes, he went there and lost. We still won 2 titles without him, so I don't care. And I was like, honestly, like, great vibes.
The league title's technically still his. Let me ask you, boys.
Yes, but no.
Yeah, facts.
That's like Nani's 2019 Taça de Portugal isn't.
But it is. It is. The league title is still his, because that cushion that he gave us, even though we almost fucked it,
and then got back, because
it still.
That's because last year's league title became a who wants it less kind of thing. Who wants it the least, not who wants it more.
Fair enough. But we still had that jump on them, so I still credit him to that. Right. Let me ask you guys this, and it's not who you think I'm talking about.
Oh no!
Would you take him back?
Right now, or just in general?
But I'm not talking about Ruben Amorim. I'm talking about Emmanuel Ferro. Out of a job.
How did I forget of Emmanuel Ferro?
Hold on, let me Google.
In a heartbeat, I would take Emmanuel Ferro back.
What the heck? I think Ruben Amorim got sacked because of Emmanuel Ferro.
You think Emmanuel Ferro caused the issues? It wasn't Ruben. This is going to be an interesting take from Daniel Saldana. I can't wait to see what the hell you're cooking up.
Not a lot of good photos there.
You're cooking up a dish never before seen.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. How United fans have let this guy go? Look at this.
Look at this guy. Unit.
Beyond me.
Absolute unit. Is that it? You just wanted to bring up a picture of Emmanuel Ferro.
He can come back. Listen, you guys want Ruben Amorim back? I don't care about.
I never said I wanted him back. I thought that's what you were asking.
You guys. What I mean by you guys, I mean the family.
Okay.
I don't care about Ruben Amorim. Give me 2 people. Give me 3 people. Give me
Fernandes?
4 people. Yeah. Give me Emmanuel Ferro back for the vibes. Give me Carlos Fernandes back for the set pieces.
Yep.
Give me, I forget his name, the Angolan brother, the chubby guy.
What's his name?
Candido, something like that.
Candido something.
Yeah.
Give me him back, and give me the fucking goalkeeper coach that limps. That Ruben Amorim said he would start ahead of Rashford. Give me him back, bro.
Get him back in. Yeah, I'd take him in a heartbeat. Yeah, just get his assistants back, but fuck Ruben. Honestly,
Ruben,
I'd take that.
Enjoy the 10 or 11 million that you got on.
Enjoy the money. Like honestly, go on a vacation.
After all the shit you had to go through in the last 14 months.
Go on a vacation for a bit. Just vibe. You got a beautiful wife. Go spend some
time
spend time with kids. Like
hot take. If this club it still wants to be serious again, they hire him. Juventus. You heard it here first.
Oh, interesting.
3 at the back, Italy. They're back to winning titles again.
Interesting. Never even thought about Juventus, mostly because I wasn't thinking about Juventus, and I very rarely think about Juventus, so fair enough.
Facts.
Yeah, would I take him back at Sporting? Sure. Would I take him back now? No. Like, there's no real reason to. I could see if things go off the rails, I can see Varandas making a phone call.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a very long phone call. I think it's a very short phone call, and it's a very quick discussion. But I wouldn't shock me if he at least makes a call and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Sends the
João Pereira, though, right?
Get out of here.
He's doing well in Turkey.
He's doing okay in Turkey. Like, he's doing fine. He's just average. But yeah, I could see if things fell off the rails. Towards this, like, as the season progresses, I can see Varandas making a phone call and be like, hey babe, what's going on? I've been thinking about you lately, you know? Like,
yo, Mike, I have some buddies that are single. A buddy of mine got a text message from like a girl he hasn't talked to in months.
Oh no!
This holiday season, saying,
This holiday season.
Hope everything's all right. Oh, Happy New Year! That'll be Varandas. That might be Varandas.
So just checking in, see what's new.
What holiday is around like June, July?
Portugal Day. Portugal Day.
Hey, World Cup is on. Was thinking about you. Sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Sends him a text. Yeah. Sends him a text like Vincent Gabriel, like,
yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing? Just saw this revolution stuff. Was thinking about you.
Remember when tudo correu bem?
Yeah, I could see it. Like I said, if things go down south quick,
yeah,
I wouldn't shock me if we hear like he made a phone call, but it also wouldn't shock me if it was a very brief phone call.
PSA, listen, Sportingistas, let's just, and then we'll move on to predictions. Just get this through your mind. I've accepted this maybe 2 years ago. You will see Ruben Amorim managing Benfica. Just
it's gonna happen.
Accept it and move on.
In the next 5 years, probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully longer. But yes, maybe in the next 5 years. Hopefully longer. I don't think Mourinho is going to go to Portugal anytime soon. By the way,
you don't think, eh?
He's doing good at Benfica. I don't think they're going to want him to let him leave.
I think here's the thing.
I personally, after seeing Benfica play, also, I don't want Mourinho at Portugal right now.
Here's my thing. I think if Portugal has a disaster World Cup, which honestly I don't think is out of the realm of possibility because we don't play to our level. You don't think Pedro Proença, who's I say new, he's been the president for a little bit now. He's
quicker to call Ruben Amorim than he is Mourinho.
We know he's been vocal that Martinez isn't his boy. And
that's not true.
Yeah, there was rumors that they kind of were like waiting to see what happened if they lost the Nations.
If they lost the Nations Cup, sure, but yeah.
If they went outside, like
but that's rumors. I don't think that was actually
he won, and it's tough to sack a coach when you just won a trophy. It's really tough to sack. Like, it's been done, but it's tough to do.
No,
it's tough to justify.
Yeah. Unless you're Tottenham.
Well,
shout out Ange Postecoglou, by the way.
Tottenham's
where are you, brother?
That's the next coach of Manchester United.
Down under, bro.
That's the coach, and that's the next coach of Man United.
Facts.
Probably. Who the hell knows? I absolutely can see a world where Ruben is managing Benfica by September and Mourinho is managing Portugal by September.
I don't think
you don't think like if they could fire Martinez and then you really don't think Mourinho at this stage of his career would sit there and want to take over this Portugal team?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think
Mourinho's going to be coaching for a long time. I think if Mourinho's in a job, not only is Pedro Proença quicker to call Ruben Amorim than he is Mourinho, I think Pedro Proença is quicker to call Jorge Jesus than he is.
I mean, any of the either of the two would be a huge upgrade on Martinez, 100%, in my opinion.
100%. I just don't think. I personally don't think. From everything I've experienced with Mourinho, from all the interview, and I'm a big Mourinho guy. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it hurts to see him at Benfica. Everything I've ever heard him say over the years, and he's been pretty consistent, is that club managing is a lot more of his thing than national team.
It's because
even right now he's not doing
right,
exactly, and he's not doing too bad at Benfica that I would think he would want to switch up for the national team. If anything, I think he has more of a he wants to win with Benfica really bad, because this has clearly been his team throughout. Even as a child, he says he doesn't support a club, but it's clear he's been a Benfica for a long time. He's a Benfica fan, so I think he wants.
You know what? All I will say is a lot.
And on top of that, really quick, Mourinho's also mentioned that I think he's on like 38 league titles, and he wants to win
40.
He wants to win to 40, and I think Benfica's also on 38 titles as well.
Oh, so it kind of coincide.
So he said on an interview at Benfica that if his 39th and his 40th come with Benfica's 39th and 40th, he's happy with that. And I think that's the goal. So
that's a cool kind of coincidental thing. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But also, a lot could change in 6 months.
100%.
A lot.
But again, as a part-time Portugal national team fan, because I am,
none of us are full-time anymore. We stopped being full-time a while ago.
I do not want Mourinho touching this team anymore. Mourinho is way too pragmatic for this team. Way too pragmatic.
They need to get away from I do agree. They do need to get away from pragmatists, and they need someone who's actually not afraid to go out. That's why when everyone harps on for saying Jorge Jesus, no, Jorge Jesus, even though he never won really at Sporting, we played such fun football with him.
We won.
They
didn't let us win.
They didn't let there. You know what? We always have the 2018 toss of the Liga. We'll always have the 2018 toss when we beat. That was the one that started us off on our Allianz boys journey.
That was
our first toss of the Liga title, right?
It took 10 years to get off the ground, but we got there.
And we beat, and you know what? We beat Stubal, who beat us in the first one on pens. They beat us on pens in the very first one, and we beat them on pens to finally get our toss of the Liga.
Yeah.
You'll be damned.
R.I.P. Stubal.
R.I.P. Stubal in the dust. Your club's not dead, but it might as well be. It's not dead, but it's close. Sadly, there's so many big teams gone down. News and notes. Because I think we kind of exhausted the
Yeah.
The
signing, Luis Guilherme
came in for what was the fee again?
14 plus 3.
13 plus 3.
Which is about what we were kind of figuring was
it's kind of crazy that West Ham was down to take a $9 million loss so quick.
I mean, I don't think they could justify their asking price. They had nothing to justify it with.
Yeah. I think this might. I think Nuno Espírito Santo's like, okay, I'm gonna get sacked, so fuck you guys. Like,
well, also like even West Ham fans like on Reddit and like social media and stuff were like, the guy's a decent player, but like he never got a chance. He never had any stats, so he never had the stats to back it up. So you can't justify what they were asking. Like I was seeing that from West Ham fans that they're like, I don't know why we asked this. We never played the guy. We can't justify that asking price just because we're a Prem team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
19 years old too. I don't know, like
young kid, like so young.
Day and age, man. If you don't fucking start performing right away within your first 2 games, it's like you're dead. Like you're a flop.
That's England. England also has less English fans and English it's like far less patience than most places.
100%.
So that has a bit of a knock-on effect too, right? Like,
yeah.
So I think that's perfect. Yeah, I'm excited to see the signing. Like I always love a Brazilian sign. They're always, sometimes
we don't always love a Brazilian signing, but this guy,
I think this guy's got some potential.
He looks like the truth. One. Palmeiras, he was balling out at 17. I've heard of him in his Palmeiras day. He played as a 10. He's played on the left. He's played on the right. I think
so. We got some versatility from.
He's gonna play perfectly for Rui Borges. Rui Borges loves a winger that can play inside. Took number 31.
Yeah,
Lietson Holmes on this guy.
That's one of the goats of the club.
Yeah,
that's I mean that was my boy growing up. I don't know about you.
Exactly.
Lietson was my boy.
Same. So we'll see. But also at the same time, if he doesn't perform in the next 2 games, guys, breathe in and breathe out. This is our Kendall replacement. This isn't our like solution for this season.
It's also like new signing mid-season. They almost never ball out right away.
Exactly.
Like that is like that only happens in FIFA. It only happens in career mode. Like that doesn't happen in real life typically.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes, yeah.
1 in 100 times it happens.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to take the money on the 99 times over the 1 any day of the week if I'm a betting man. But yeah, if he doesn't, go sicko mode in the first game or two, like there's no need to panic right away. Like, it's a new player adjusting to a new team, new league.
And on top of everything, he's 19.
He's about
to be 20 in February.
Okay, he's 20.
He's gonna be 20.
Calm down.
Yeah,
Trincão was not what he is right now. He grew into the player he is, and Trincão still has miles to go. This can very well be the same.
Yeah.
The other guy, though, this Faye guy from Granada, I don't know how you guys feel. I've seen the clips. I've never seen him play, obviously. Boys, I hate to say it. I'm hoping I'm getting a Gyökeres moment because I also didn't believe in Gyökeres.
Oh, no.
Bro looks trash for 10 million. Take it away. That's all.
5.5.
5.5 plus another 5, whatever it is, looks trash. Garbaggio.
All right. We'll see.
He looks weird. He looks awkward.
He didn't play today in their cup game, and their coach said the move's on. So.
And the display picture is all black.
Oh, on his profiles?
Yeah, he's seems like it's happening.
Yeah.
Seems
I
like
don't know how I feel about these though. These players that try to force a move. I don't know if I like it or
it's gonna be like 5 or 5 plus 3, 6 plus 3,
something like that. It's closer to the 10 million mark though. Something like that.
Yeah. It's gonna end up being like 8 point something or 9 point something by the time it's all said and done with bonuses.
Yeah.
And objectives.
Cool. We need wingers, but like if everyone's healthy, how many fucking wingers do we have?
That's gonna be a lot of wingers all of a sudden. Yeah. They're gonna be inundated with wingers.
And can somebody check on the status of Nuno Santos? What is going on?
What's happening with Nuno Santos? Like what?
Daniel Bragança is back playing for the B team. Where are you?
I think Nuno. Did he go to Turkey? Maybe, like, who knows? Maybe something else going on.
He had more than enough time to go to Turkey, recover, and go to Turkey again.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he went back. Maybe he went to Turkey again. The first time didn't help.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious with Nuno Santos because he's just been non-existent. I mean, obviously non-existent. I forgot he was on the team until you brought him up. Actually, I completely forgot he was on the club. Any other news and notes we need to get through? We did have a sad passing. I'll try to pull it up on Twitter before I get to league predictions. Alex Philippe, who was a member of our futsal team, passed away at the age of 30. Former member of our futsal team. I'm trying to pull up the tweet. 1 second. From all things Alvalade, and I will share my screen. Jesus H Christ, where am I going here? I swear I tweeted it. Here we go. I swear I tweeted this out today because I was the one who saw it, actually. Passed away at the age of 32. He plays in Russia, if I'm not mistaken now. Had a fainted on the plane, apparently, on his flight to Moscow with his team. And that's all we know at the moment. He was obviously European champion with Sporting. And obviously won other titles, league titles, cups, whatever. So they're really sad to see a guy 32. That's way too young. He's like a couple years older than me. Like, that's so sad. So thoughts are with him, thoughts are with his current club, thoughts are with his family and his friends, obviously. There's no real good way to transition to this. So moving on to the predictions. I'm really sorry. There's no good way to transition to that. It stinks. But I'll get to predictions here in just a second, as soon as I can share my screen. So we'll go to the Gil Vicente game. None of us got the results. The only points that were had was 1-1-1 from Suarez. Sam, myself, and Danny, because we had a Suarez goal. And then in the Toss of the Liga, nobody got again. Just me and Sam had the goal scorer. Chris almost got the points for them going to penalties. He almost got. You almost did.
I typed it in. Bad happened.
I typed in the group chat. One of us had penalties, and if you do, you get a bonus point for that. And then they scored, and I was like, never mind.
You jinxed it.
That's my fault, Chris. I'm sorry. That's my fault, Chris. I was like, if they go to pens, one of you gets an extra point, and then they scored. I was like, oh, never mind. That stinks. So just Sam and I again only got the goal scorer. Suarez again. Weird that it happened twice. So the standings are as follows: Chris at 22, Sam at 38. Who has tied you, Danny, because of that point today. And then myself at 49. That is the current table. The champ is here, 3-time. Sportly might not win the tree, but I'm going for it.
I'm sure we've only done this 2 years, and this guy's already the 3-time champion, eh?
I'm just saying, Sporting might not win the tree, but I'm looking in better shape than them.
This is something like the made-up trophies that not the made-up, it's real trophies. But
it's a real trophy.
The rivals look at us, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if I
that
go
made-up trophy that they made
up
for
league titles
for Rosario Central.
Yeah. And then nobody in Argentina except for Rosario Central recognized it. Our next game is Casa Pia, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Like that's our next actual game going on.
Yep, it's not Taça Liga anymore.
It's not Taça Liga, that's for sure. That's a ship sailed. So Danny, I'll start with you. What's your predictions for Casa Pia?
Hold on.
This will be at home as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, home on a Friday, 3:15. This is a statement game. Casa Pia have been shit. This is going to be, I've been predicting a lot of these. It's going to be a 1-0. No, I'm kidding. A 4-0 win.
Okay. Who's your scorer? Scorers?
Suarez. He's going to miss 5, but score 1.
Okay.
Brother, who the fuck is healthy, actually?
Not Fortis now. You can't pick him. That's what I'm saying. You could pick a Trincao, maybe.
Jenny, going to come back.
Jenny will be back. Okay.
I think DeBast will be back, potentially. So we're going to go DeBast. And we're going to put this out in the atmosphere. Luis Guilherme with a goal.
Wow.
Debut goal at home.
All right.
31 in the back. Come on, bro. This is destiny.
All right. Chris, what are you saying and why?
2-1 win.
Another gutsy win. Okay.
Font own goal.
OG.
That's 4 points. If you call the player out, I guess the own goal, that's 4 points.
I'll remember that if you actually get the player, I'll give you get 3 points for the own goal. If you get Font own goal, points. I'm gonna give you an extra 3 points.
Font OG and Suarez.
Yeah, I'll give you the extra points if you get. I'll give you double points on the own goal if you get the player's own goal, because that's unbelievable. That's crazy word. I don't want to predict an own goal, but I'm not going to copy you. It'd be a shithead. I do think it's going to be. I should pick my score first. Actually, I do think it's going to be a 3-1 win. I think Suarez, if I can spell his name eventually. I think Maxi. And I'm gonna put Trincao. I think that's who I'm going with. I'm kind of in the middle of you guys. I think that's So that's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. And then after that, I don't know what our game after that is, like in the calendar wise.
Champions, maybe.
Oh, Champions got to be coming up in the next week or two. Yeah, that's right.
Hold on. Champions might be. Hold on. Yeah. And then it's the Tuesday boys. Do you guys know who we're playing at home?
PSG.
PSG. Yeah.
Yikes.
You want to predict that now or what?
Yeah, let's do that now. Let me pull that back. Let me pull that back up.
That's probably when we'll go live next. We'll probably be that Tuesday, the 20th.
It'll probably be post game for PSG. Yeah. Let me share my screen.
Next game, 10 days from now. That's not bad, to be fair.
PSG at home. Chris, what are you saying and why?
2-0 PSG win.
0-2.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be an insanely difficult game. Like, Danny, what are you saying and why?
I'm gonna go with. I'll also. Oh, fuck, man. I can never get us to lose, bro. I'll go 1-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess a brace for Inacio. Inacio scores for us.
A brace for Inacio.
And he scores against us.
I'll give you the Inacio home goal as well.
Yeah.
I'll give you the Inacio Again, double points if you get the Ignacio on goal. We're kind of playing loose with the rules here, but fuck it, we're live.
Fuck it, bro. We need to catch up somehow, bro.
I've just been informed Moxie can't play that the next because it's his 5th yellow, so I will be changing that in a second. But I'll get my PSG.
No. This is written in stone, bro.
No, it's not because we changed these.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. When you're in first, it's written in stone. No, I'm
kidding. when you're 9 or 10 points ahead, it's written in stone. Yeah. All right, I'll go with his Jenny return goal. He's gonna be riled up to play at home. All right. This is PSG I'm looking for. I'm gonna say it's a 1-4 loss. I think Suarez gets our goal. I'm not very confident. PSG is flying right now. They're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the world.
Are they in first now in France? They were doing
no, they're like a point behind, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, behind Lens. Next game though for PSG is it at home or away? It's at home to Marseille this weekend.
Ooh,
but this is for the cup final.
Oh, okay.
Cup final. Oh, the league.
It wouldn't be the final. It'd just be the cup. It would be the final.
No, it's the final. It says here, Trophée des Champions.
Oh, that's the super. That's their super Tassa.
I guess so. Yeah,
they do it mid-season like Italy and Spain do, which is weird.
Yeah.
I think you know why? I think they might be playing that abroad.
They probably do it mid-season because they also had to play like the
Club World.
What do you call the Champions League against the Euro when they played?
Oh, the Intercontinental, the mini.
Yeah, whatever. Or when they played Flamingo or something.
Yeah, the Intercontinental Cup, which used to be I fucking hate FIFA.
Yeah,
there's too much. There's too many games. There's too many things.
Yeah, and then there's the UEFA Super Cup.
I think they also do it abroad, like Spain and Italy do, like mid-season abroad somewhere.
It might. Yeah, let me see if it says here.
Wikipedia would have it.
I'm on the app. Let's see. Doesn't say. Normally it says the stadium, so maybe.
Yeah, Wikipedia would have it. Trophée des Champions. Because they actually played that in Canada a couple years preseason. They played in Montreal a few times. Trophée des Champions.
This is in French. Kuwait.
Kuwait.
Jeudi 8 janvier 2026 à 19h.
Great French.
Nice.
Merci.
Better than mine.
Merci beaucoup.
Keep working on that.
Keep working on that myself. Hey, better than me.
Facts.
I had to snap back into high school French real quick when I went to Quebec City with the fiance in May. I was like, I gotta go back in the Rolodex and try to unlock some parts of my brain that I had locked off. Trying to get by here.
Yeah,
we did okay. We did all right. Any other news and notes? There's no Real Modalidad notes that I can think of. It's been kind of quiet because of the Christmas breaks and stuff.
Benfica tied their Taça de Liga group stage game. Second game, 2 points. Need to win their last two, probably.
Yeah.
Basketball 1. Futsal 1.
Yeah.
Hockey 1. B team lost, third straight game.
Yeah, they've been slumping.
Played, though.
They've been slumping.
Braganza played 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In their
looked good, apparently. I didn't watch.
I only saw some of the highlights yesterday or whatever, like on Sporting TV. They were talking about Braganza, so they showed like the clips.
Yeah, they said he looked good at least.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got.
All right. We take that. Quiet on the monthly odds front. Well, you can follow the boys as far as you can follow Chris there at the Big Chris 69. You can follow Danny Saldana at SCP Danny _. You can follow myself at Richard _Nevis 7. Sam Fonseca couldn't join us again, but you can follow him at Sam Fonseca with 2 A's at the end. Most importantly, follow all things Alvalade, AT Alvalade on all social media platforms. We'll be back probably next week after the PSG game to do a review of that, and we'll just kind of see how we feel. It might be another group therapy session. But yeah, we'll do the Champions League recap from there. We'll go over like the standings, see we'll have obviously update the prognostications and predictions based on what the standings are looking like. We'll run through probabilities. yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week. And